Atlanta Exposition Center. This is where they do Scott's Antique Mart every, I think it's like the first of the month, once a month or something. It's the most fun you'll have. If you're ever in Atlanta, come on down and do it. You go through the booths and you find these little trinkets and little cool things that you may never find anywhere else. And I love it. Whenever I'm in Atlanta, I stop in here. However, I drive up to the parking attendant today and I figured out right before I get out that I have no cash. And the only way to get in here is through cash. I stop, tell the lady, you don't take credit cards? And she's like, no, I don't take credit cards. I can't find any cash in my purse or any of my stashes. And she says, let's do this. Why don't you go in? There's an ATM right there. Grab some cash and you come back out and pay me. It's $5. Not a problem. Thank you, ma'am, for your kindness. I'm running in. Go to the ATM, and of course, something's wrong with the ATM, and my card won't go through. So I call my husband in a panic because I'm like, I gotta pay this woman. I gotta get in here. He's like, I'm on my way, but why don't you just go to one of the kiosks in the back, buy something, and ask them if they can just, pay more for it and get the change. Not a problem. So I run to this little bakery in the back of this place. There's they sell brownies and all these southern treats, turnovers and all this stuff. I told the gentleman, this sweet elderly white gentleman, I said to him, is it possible I can buy 2 of your turnovers and then I will pay you extra for it and you can just give me the change? And he said, well, ma'am, I don't know how that happens. It will mess up the register and it will mess up all our stuff. He goes, so I don't think I can do that. And as he's saying that, he's like, how much is your parking? I'm like, oh, it's $5. He's reaching into his pocket and he's pulling out his wallet. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, well, and he's handing me money. And I was like, no, sir. No, you cannot do this. No. And I'm starting to tear up and cry. And he's like, here. He's like, your parking's $5. He's like, here's 10, and you go pay for your parking and you enjoy your day. And so I start bawling right there. And I'm like, sir, no, I can't do that. I'll just wait for my husband. He's like, no, you take this money, you pay for your parking, and it's okay. I said, I'm gonna come back and pay you back. And he's like, it's okay. If you do, fine. If you don't, it's okay. And you know what? I was just so overwhelmed by the kindness, because there are still people in this world who are kind and have a beautiful, loving spirit in them, and who, no matter what you look like, who you are, they don't know what you do or how you do it or why you do it, they extend kindness to you. So when my husband showed up, we went back there and paid him back, and then I bought everything I could. I'm filled with brownies right now, but everything I could in his tray, just because I was like, this is just a beautiful kindness. And he said to me, I just want to be that person for people. I just want to be kind to everyone else. And he goes, if you ever back here and you ever run yourself in trouble again, he's like, you come back and see me and I'll take care of you. And I was like, I'll just come back and see you. How about that? So I'm celebrating the fact that here at the Atlanta Scott's Market, there are kind, beautiful people, and I know there are kind people all over the earth, and I hope we run into them all the time. That no matter how we look, what we do, if they know what we do, if they know what we don't do, that they just say, I can extend you some kindness, some grace, and some love. And I am so blessed today to be a recipient of such. Have a happy Saturday. It's gonna be a happy one for me after all these brownies digest.